How the hell do you find empowerment? Self-confidence? Conviction? Where do these things come from? Let's consult some resources here. Where can I find confidence?
I'm not sure I understand.
Where can I find empowerment?
I can help you find a place when I know your location. In security and privacy settings.
Where do I find conviction?
I found this on the web.
Getting a copy of your criminal record. Can I check out another person's criminal record? It's not quite the results we're looking for. For those of you new to the channel, my name is Jesse. This channel is all about adventurous family travel and living the best lives we can. You're watching Outside is Calling.
Intro video.
I've been going through and putting some videos together here to hopefully help myself and maybe even you with this year's New Year's resolutions. Here's a link to my last video about how much social media is too much. So what about finding empowerment, and what is empowerment? Here's what the Google says. Empowerment is a set of measures designed to increase the degree of self-autonomy and self-determination in people and in communities in order to enable them to represent their interests. The important part of all this is representing their own self-interest in a responsible and self-determined way, acting on their own authority. Essentially, not having to ask for permission, doing things responsibly. Empowerment is one of those cornerstones. This is one of the things that will allow us to open so many other doors down the road. So don't take my word how important empowerment is. Let's talk to a couple of guys off of the History Channel's TV show Mountain Men and see what they think about empowerment.
So what is something that you got out of your Turtle Island experience and or any other big influence in your life that you think was really significant and leads or guides or empowers you today?
Very basically, I learned confidence. Like you've described so many times, just confidence and conviction to follow things that you're passionate about or interested in. And I don't know if you remember this at all, but the very first message that you ever sent to me was, do whatever you believe in, no matter what. And so that was built upon at camp through other people at Turtle Island. That was built upon through the counselors and teammates that make those experiences happen. And very basically, it's been confidence and personal empowerment to seek things that make me happy or just interest me or I believe will be meaningful to my life or other people's lives.
And so you have friends, peers, people your age, whether it's in school, high school, scout troop, or how would you sort of, maybe without using anybody's name in particular, but how would you sum up, categorize, and or give individual witnessing of how they lack that, or like what's going on with other people in your generation and why?
It's hard for me to really know what's going on in somebody else's head or what's going on in somebody else's life. And I can only guess and assume that they're having an experience different from my own and that they're not chasing after something they're truly passionate about, but instead they found it through a very narrow path of here are the things that you can do, like society or their parents or teachers or guidance counselors outline, like here are some things that you could look into or look out for that might work for you and your lifestyle because you are this, 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 and this. It's not like people my age aren't finding out about themselves. They're letting other people tell them who they are, basically, has been my experience.
You really shouldn't major in that because nobody that majors in that makes any money.
So Raleigh shared in a video that confidence allows empowerment, which allows him to pursue his dreams and passions. If you haven't heard, I'm working on a new series about finding confidence, empowerment, and in the end, happiness. The working title is called The Pursuit of Happiness, and we traveled in our motorhome from Florida up to Maine and back, and we captured some amazing stories of people doing remarkable things. Like one of those people was a ranger who works at the top of Mount Washington.
Yeah, my name is Patrick Hummel. I'm the park manager of Mount Washington State Park, and I've been with the New Hampshire State Park System for 18, going on 19 years now.
Cool.
Yeah,
Very cool.
yeah.
So you must hate your job if you've been here that long.
Totally, yeah. For visitors, though, for coming to Mount Washington, as far as what to do here, the mountain itself and the summit is the main attraction. That's what people want to see. And regarding how they spend their time here has much to do, like everything else, with the weather. This mountain sees extremes in its wind, in its temperature. We have a very short summer window here where you could see still winter-like conditions at any time of the year. In fact, this year has been one of those years where we've had snow recorded every month of the calendar year, including July, which was a trace, but it still wasn't a zero for the month.
Mount Washington is known as having some of the world's most extreme weather. One of my resolutions for this year is to do exactly what Raleigh is talking about, to stop listening to the noise and to just look inside and think for myself, what do I want to do? What do I really want to do? Right now, the number one thing I want to do is go in the backyard. It's dark out now, maybe tomorrow, go in the backyard and build a zip line with my son. So, I don't know. We'll see how that works out. Mommy might put a stop to that. She might cut that line and say we're done. But it sounds kind of fun, right? I mean, who wouldn't want to have a zip line in their backyard? Just me. Please leave some love in the comments. Let me know what you think, and I'll see you in the next video.